Hello everybody and welcome to the Monaco Grand Prix here today. I hope you are having a brilliant day. I hope you are doing alright. Welcome to another race. Here we are, of course, in the toughest track, in my opinion, in F1 history. You can probably correct me on that, because you'll probably know better than I am. More different, tougher track, but in my opinion, this is a really difficult track. Of course, everyone knows it. There's not much room for speed in this. It's mainly corners, turns, and everything, so it's very tricky. Not much room for overtakes either. So we'll have to see what happens today, see if anyone can make up some positions or not. But of course, this track does have one DRS zone, so it has some speed and potential overtakes. But we'll have to see what happens, and one speed trap. So those guys, our drivers will be trying to get to some speeds, but who knows what speeds they'll actually be able to get to today. The first race held here was in 1950, so it's been around for a long time. Of course, the track length is 3.337 kilometers. That's 19 turns in total. So it's not that big of a track, not compared to other tracks, but it's not small either, if you get what I mean. The race distance in the normal F1 is official F1 is 78 laps. That's 260.286 kilometers. That's quite a long race, but ours, of course, is, I mean, with it being a short track, I'd probably say around nearly 30 to 40 laps. So the only track we're about to get to, nearly about 40 laps, but yes, that is the track. And then the lap record, of course, held here is a 112.909, of course, held by Lewis Hamilton, made in 2021 in the Mercedes. So very interesting here today. I hope we are in for a great race. Who knows, of course, barely any overtaking, I'm sure, but our drivers can always find that challenge and accept it. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. But why wait around anymore? Let's get straight into the action. It's lights out and away we go here at Monaco. And what a great race we have for you today. Sergio Perez takes P2 straight away on the first corner. That means a Red Bull P1, P2, but Jamie does keep P3. But being followed close behind by Yuki Tsunoda here. Tsunoda potentially looking for an overtake, goes on the inside and snatches it from Jamie. Nice one there by Tsunoda. Virtual safety car already. Kimi Raikkonen has gone out. I don't know why. I don't know how, but he has gone out. That does mean Callum is in P18, Ritvik's in P19, and then you have Preston in P13 here. So he'll definitely be looking for some overtakes once we restart racing. Go now under normal racing conditions. Now we're about to see what people can do here. Ritvik, I do believe, is also nearing a overtake here. Can he pull the overtake off? We will wait and see. Of course, it is very difficult to overtake on Monaco, but people will find a way to do it anyway. And for 39 laps, it will be very difficult. However, he does it, but in doing it, he takes himself out. He hits the wall whilst trying to go on the inside of not only Schumacher, but Mazepin, and finds himself straight into the wall. Very unlucky there by Ritvic. Goes straight out of qualifying, and now straight out of the race. Harry has just got the overtake on Sergio Perez. Nice one there to overtake his teammate. Why my phone is on loud, I do not know. We need that on silent. We are on lap 5 now of 39, so we have 34 laps left in this race. Harry now potentially looking for an overtake on Jamie. Can he get it? That's the question. It definitely seems to be nearing him with DRS. He's using DRS massively, switching it on and off, and takes Jamie out. Oh my god, clips his wheel. Jamie was ahead. Jamie had that line. It was unlike the race the other day. Jamie had that line, and it got stripped from him. Of course, Jamie earning a 5-place grid penalty from last race. Well, actually, I don't think I have replied that, did I? My fault. I don't think Preston even wanted to press charges, but still. I wonder what's going to happen now. Will Jamie want to go after Harry? That is massive. Both Mercedes have gone out now. It's just the Williams and the Red Bulls now left in this matchup. And we're only on lap 5 now, with Harry in P12 potentially looking for an overtake. Sergio Perez in the pits now, which means it elevates Preston up a place into P16. He is 25 seconds out from Callum, unfortunately. Harry looking for an overtake of Schumacher, bumps straight into him, and I believe has sent Schumacher potentially into a wall there. Harry is being very dangerous this race. What is going on? Harry, second fast time with a 1:15.623. Preston there goes, retires the car. Knows he can't do much more in the Williams on realistic, of course. Not his fault by any accounts. Just a bad track for Williams' realistic car to be performing on. But Callum still pushes on. So we will see what happens with him. He is in P13, of course, and potentially nearing an overtake here. So should we dive down to him? I think so. P13 here for Callum. Looking alright, but potentially looking for an overtake on Giovinazzi here. Taking it very carefully around those corners, making sure not to crash. Monaco is that very dangerous track where anything can happen at any time, so you have to be very careful. We do have 29 laps left to qualify here. 29 laps of the Grand Prix left here. So, yeah. Quite massive, who knows? A lot of time for stuff to change. But that means, with Preston retiring, I mean, Harry setting fast time for 1:14.937. Nice one there by Harry. But yeah, with those guys retiring, we only have, what, 2 races left. But technically, I mean, if you want to count Sergio Perez, it's 3, but yeah. Apparently, Preston had to retire because he got damage to his side pod and rear diffuser. And of course, in the game, you can't repair that stuff. And in real life, you'd have to retire anyway, so it's very unfortunate. But yeah, that means Harry and Callum are the only 2 left. Whether they can hold out or not will be another question. But we will have to wait and see. Now Harry catching up man time to Carlos Sainz. 1 second out, 0.6 seconds, 0.5 seconds out now. It's all to play for now. He has the DRS, of course, but so does Carlos Sainz on Lance Stroll. He's getting very close. Whether he can take advantage of it or not will be very interesting. We are on lap 15 now, so we are about 24 laps away now from the finish. So who knows what's going to happen here? Who knows indeed? But we are definitely getting nearer and nearer by the second. Harry absolutely going up and up. Jamie has now left the session, of course. It's fair enough to him. He didn't actually have to stay at all. But now, Harry has just got the overtake on Carlos Sainz. Well done there by Harry. 1.8 second gap now. Trying to catch up to Lance Stroll. But of course he has Carlos Sainz. And that is Yuki Tsunoda on his tail. And joining them is Daniel Ricciardo as well. So that is 3 cars on his tail. Potentially, can he get away? Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. Callum now up to P12 has overtaken Nikita Mazepin here. Nice work there by Callum to get ahead. And unfortunately, Sergio Perez 20 seconds behind. Mick Schumacher, of course, the guy for Keats getting blue flagged, which will slow his time against Schumacher. Can he catch up? Eventually, Schumacher, who knows? We'll have to wait and see, won't we? But go back up to the top. Harry is catching up to Lance Stroll. He wants that position. Can he take the P1? This will be massive in the fight for second place in the championship. I'm not sure whether he has it. We'll have to check it after the race. I'll make sure to leave it in the video for you guys so you can see. But yes, here we go with Harry now. Racing up. Trying to get that overtake. Nearly gets it, but can't. Maybe trying again. No, he doesn't. He's just too far behind, unfortunately. That is a 0.2 second gap. Harry managing to keep his pace around those corners. Managing to stay just a little bit behind Lance Stroll here. We are on lap 16, now we're approaching lap 17 of Monaco. So nice work there. So that means there are 22 laps left of of the Grand Prix here. We are edging closer and closer potentially to Harry getting that P1 position. 0.1 second now. That is closing ever so closely. It's now enlarging a bit. Harry actually accidentally slipping out there. Of course, creates a little bit tiny more of a gap between him and Lance Stroll, but Harry won't let Lance get away for anything. He wants that P1 position. He's even getting right behind him for that position. And he get it. Lance Stroll was definitely defending him well. But who knows what's going to happen here. He won. Carlos Sainz, of course, not being a threat either with a 1.3 second gap between him. Harry has just taken that position from Lance Stroll, sends Lance Stroll right around that tiny corner, and now Harry, P1, marching away, and of course setting that time gap. He has to be extremely careful around the streets of Monaco now. Whether he can or not will be another question. He just has to be very careful here. Jamie now saying Harry got revenge on Jamie for pressing. However, massive collision here. I missed it. 5-second penalty for Leclerc for a severe collision with Vettel. Harry, I believe, slipped out. Caused a blockage or something. Yellow flag here. Tyre performance. Harry on 25% now. Sonoda just behind him. Managed to get the overtake on Lance Stroll due to a blockage. Wow. This could be something. Harry now going into pits. 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane as well. Wow. And they're not even serving it. In P12, Harry getting the overtake on Callum, takes up P11 spot. Nice work by Harry there to get above Callum, but now Harry has a bunch of work yet again to do. We're in just 10 laps. No! Harry slips out, damages his wing. Oh my god, sends it far wide and is retired from the session. That is the end of Monaco. Oh my god. Wow. Here is your winners then. Yuki Tsunoda P1. I believe that's Fernando Alonso getting... No, Lando Norris getting Fernando Alonso getting P2 and Lando Norris getting P3. However, that doesn't make sense, but whatever. It says Lando Norris getting P2. Anyway, it doesn't matter. That's the end of Monaco. Wow. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that weird video. I mean, it definitely was a crazy one at that. It's the first one I'm uploading when all the drivers have DNF, so it was definitely a crazy video. The way that Harry went out as well at the end, I'm pretty sure he raged due to that 10-second time penalty, obviously coming through the pit. Like the wing damage, everything. He just fully sent it, didn't he? Into Giovinazzi, I believe it was. But yeah, what a crazy video. But I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you did, then please do leave a like, subscribe here if you are new, tap that like button and miss another video, because the next race is of course Abu Dhabi, the finale. And you know what it comes down to. It all comes down to second place, people. So you're going to have to be there to watch it to see who takes that second place. Will it be Callum or will it be Harry? You're going to have to find out. But yes, guys, I will see you all next weekend. Either for a race or either for a build-up. Who knows? You have to just have a little button and miss the video if it will come next week. And of course, you know, the highlights on Wednesday and everything, and the finale race. So, obviously, maybe a season 2. I mean, you know, I can't disclose anything, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's a season 2. Who knows? You're just gonna have to wait and see again to have a bell so you don't miss it. But yeah, guys, this has once again been DCNix and all the guys as the drivers over and out. Peace out, guys. Goodbye.